All right, y'all. This has had a chance to cool a tad bit. So let's serve it up. Give it another little stir. This ought to last me all week, or for a little while anyway. I'll be freezing some, so let's put some in a bowl. There we go. So we got chicken corn chowder right here. There we go. Hey everybody, Mike Chavez here once again. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Baby, it is cold outside. So, I decided I'm going to cook inside. Okay, let me put a little more light on over here. So I'm cooking inside today. So I'm going to make something to warm the belly. I'm making chicken corn chowder, okay? Now I've made chicken corn chowder before. I've made green chili chicken corn chowder. Today's going to be straight up chicken corn chowder made with a rotisserie chicken. Now you ain't got to use a rotisserie chicken to make this. You could use a raw chicken and boil the chicken by itself. But we're going to pull all the meat off, get the bones in a stock pot, make some stock, and go from there. So y'all stick around. This is going to be really good. Taters, onions, chicken, corn, cream. Y'all are going to like this one. So check it out. Let's do it. And let's get our bellies warm. Alright, y'all. So I got me a nice rotisserie chicken from my local warehouse store. This is actually from BJ's warehouse store. So what I want to do first thing is get this stock going. And the way to do that, first thing you got to do is get all the meat off the bones. Alright, so you know you got a elastic band that holds everything together, all the rotisserie in this thing. So BJ's has some pretty good rotisserie chickens. So I don't have a Costco membership, got me a BJ's membership because they're right down the street. So it's like we got this chicken wing. Get some of the meat off of here. So the chicken wing has a lot of flavor, so I want to save that. So what I got here, see if I can come over here without making too much of a mess. So once I pull the meat off, I'm going to put the bones in this stock pot. So let me bring it back over here. So the skin in the stock pot. Pull all the meat off the bones. Bones in the stock pot. Now you could do this with a barbecue chicken if you want. That would be good. That'd be different. But we're making straight up chowder. Chicken corn chowder. So here goes the leg bone in the stock pot. Alright y'all, so we got all the meat off the bones. We're going to kind of shred this up. We don't want to leave it in great big pieces. This is going to go back in at the end. So we'll put this in the refrigerator while we're making the chowder up. Alright, so we got all our bones in our pot. We got our juices from the rotisserie chicken. We'll dump that in there. Alright, let's add a few more things to this stock to make it good. Alright then, to make my stock taste better, I got about a medium onion, cut it in half. Don't really need to skin them because we're going to drain all this off of here. So we'll leave the skin on, cut it in quarters. Alright, that'll go in our stock pot. Let's turn the heat on to about medium high. Come back over here. We got some celery. I'll cut that small chunks, about 1-inch chunks. And put that in our stock pot. Alright, got some carrots. Throw some carrots in there. Some garlic cloves. Just like to cut the stem end off. Not going to do a whole lot with these. Just smash them, put them in there. There we go. Take this right in the stock pot. Alright. So I'm going to clean up my mess. I'm going to let this stock go for about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. Get a spoon, give this a stir. I said about an hour and a half. So once this comes to a boil, you turn the heat down to about medium. I had it on high, and just let it simmer for like an hour and a half, 2 hours. Alright, let's keep getting it. Alright y'all, this stock's been going for about an hour. So what I'm going to do is get me a little taste here. So I want the stock to be right. The stock's going to be the heart of the chowder. Okay, that's what I thought. Not a whole lot of flavor, but some. So what I'm going to do, I got some better than bouillon roasted chicken. So I'm going to take 2 tablespoons of that. Mix it up. That's going to add salt, flavor. I'm going to hold off and put any salt. I'm going to put some black pepper. I'm going to go ahead and put a couple bay leaves just for the heck of it. 2 bay leaves. That's all. Alright, let's mix this up. I'm also going to add a little bit more water. Not a whole lot, I'd say 1.5 cups, 2 cups. I'll bring it back to a boil, let it simmer for another hour. Let me see if putting that better than bouillon, if that did anything for it. Oh yeah. So actually I'm going to put a little bit, about a teaspoon of salt. Alright. So like I said, we'll let this come back up to a boil. We'll turn it down to a simmer. Let it go 1 more hour. Alright, see y'all in an hour. Alright then, this has gone for 2 hours. So what I want to do is get all the solids out of this. So I got me a little pan over here in a strainer. So I'm going to go ahead and get the major heavy stuff out. Then we'll strain this. Got a little container with another strainer. So we'll go ahead and move this over a little bit. Get this strained. Alright. So this will be our base for our chowder. Alright. So, let's go ahead and get this chowder started. Alright y'all, next on the list, we got about half a pound of bacon, a small onion, several potatoes. So use as many potatoes as you like. This is chowder, so we're going to have potatoes in it. So I'm going to do, cut this onion up. Okay, I'm going to chop that up. I'm going to take these taters. So I want to cut these up fairly small for chowder. Come this way. Okay, so those are fairly small for chowder. That's how we want them. Like I said, we just take these, take this bacon, cut it up really small. So we'll render the bacon down. We'll put our onion, our potatoes, and then our stock, maybe a little more water, maybe a little more of the bouillon, and get it done. So I'll get all these veggies cut up and I'll bring y'all back. Alrighty then, everything's cut up. What I'm going to do, put my bacon on in here, spread it out, and we're going to put this on low heat. We don't want this bacon to scorch. So I'm going to turn this down really low and just, it's going to take time, 30 minutes or so, 40 minutes for it to render down. Alright y'all, we got this bacon rendered down as much as I'm going to render it. Got some of the bacon grease out. We'll take some of this out of here. Good. Put our onion in. Let that cook up a little bit. And then I'll bring you back. Alright y'all, these onions are about translucent. We don't need to cook them a whole lot. So I decided I'm going to go ahead and add about 3 cloves of garlic to this. Alright, so let's let that cook just a little bit. I'm going to cut my heat up just a bit. Alright, I'm putting my potatoes in. So we got to cook these potatoes until they are tender. And the way we're going to do that, I'm going to get them coated up in here. And I'm going to go ahead and pour my chicken stock on there. Alright. Bring that heat up a bit. I'm going to let this come to a boil. Then I'll turn it down. Let it simmer for about 30 minutes until these taters are tender. Once the taters are tender, I have some corn here, about 3 or 4 cups of, this is frozen corn. If it was summertime and corn was in season, I'd put some fresh corn in this. And then we'll add the chicken back. So, let's let this come up to a boil, and I'll bring y'all back. Alright then, so these have been simmering for about 30 minutes. These potatoes are pretty small, so let me see what we got here. So I've got one, let me go ahead and cut it. Have a taste. Good. It's tender. I'm going to put my corn in. Let it get done. So that corn's going to drop the temp a whole bunch, which is cool. I'm also going to go ahead and put about a half a teaspoon or so of dried thyme. Dried thyme is good in the chowder. Alright, give it a stir. Get me a spoon, taste this for seasoning. It's not too bad. I could use a little bit more salt. Not a whole lot. Maybe half a teaspoon. A little more pepper. Give it a stir. Alright, so we're going to let this come to a boil. Then we'll cut that down. I'm going to get my chicken. And I got some heavy cream here. This is heavy whipping cream. And my chicken. This is the chicken that's been in the fridge. So I'm going to let this come to a boil. We drop the chicken in, let that cook. And we'll end up putting our bacon back in too. Alright y'all. So let it cook. Alright then, so we came to a boil. We turned it way down. I'm going to go ahead and add the chicken. And that'll reduce the temperature again. There we go. Get this nice and stirred in. Alright, we'll let this come back up to temperature again. Let that cook for about 30 minutes. Alright then, this has been simmering for about 30 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and take my cream. Pour my cream in there, about half of it. Put our bacon. Give it a stir. Alright, we'll let this come up to temp one more time. And we'll finish it off and we'll have a taste. Alright y'all, this is back up to temp. once again after the cream. So this is kind of one color, mostly white. So what I'm going to do is put a handful of flat leaf parsley in here. A little bit of flavor and a little bit of color. I'll give this a stir. And there we go. Chicken corn chowder on a cold winter day. Alright y'all, this has had a chance to cool a tad bit. So let's serve it up. Give it a little stir. This ought to last me all week. Or for a little while anyway. I'll be freezing some, so let's put some in a bowl. There we go. Soup spoon. So we got chicken corn chowder right here. There we go. This is going to be good. Y'all ready for this? I'm ready for this. All right. Let's do it. All right, y'all. Here we go. Chicken corn chowder right here. Look at that. Nice and steamy. So we just took a rotisserie chicken, pulled all the meat off of it, took the bones, put them in a pot of water with some onion and some carrot and celery. Let that cook. So we let that cook with our onions and celery, a little carrot just to make our stock. Put a little extra flavor in there. Some of that better than bouillon. Busted the chicken up, taters, onions, bacon. So I know you just watched the video, so you've seen how I did it. So let's see how it tastes, y'all. Y'all ready? Whew, this is nice and hot. A little bit of everything right there. All right, here we go. We're waiting all day for this. Taste! Oh yeah. I said, if you think it needs a little more salt and pepper, just put it on in there, but this is perfect. Y'all ready? One more time. Taste! Got some crackers. Good old butter crackers. So that's it. Cold January day. Chicken corn chowder. Hard to beat. So I hope y'all enjoyed it. This apron here my daughter got me for my birthday. So I like this one. I'm going to start wearing this one for cooking inside, and my leather apron for out on the grill. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for stopping by. More videos over here you can check out. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Questions, comments, leave them below, and leave me a thumbs up. So we'll see y'all next time. Bye everybody.